man said to me, I gotta let you go on account of your kind. Till your bank and till the boss man, get organized. I was born with a red flag, ready to ride.
Hi there, my name's Gordon Martin. I'm the RMT Coordinator for Scotland. I'm speaking to you today from Larbert Training Centre, which is one of a number of training centres Network Rail have throughout Britain. On completion of your apprenticeship at HMS Sultan, you will visit a place like this for ongoing training and development within the company. The rail industry offers a good working environment and it's a good industry to work in. However, on occasion, it can also be a very dangerous environment to work in. As you can see within the Larbert Training Centre, there's a replica of a railway environment. This is a totally safe environment where people can learn new skills and refresh their old skills. The RMT play a crucial part with Network Rail in ensuring good training for all staff. The railway environment for rail can be a very dangerous place. Again, the RMT, working in conjunction with Network Rail and other industry partners, are continually pushing the boundaries to make the railway as safe as possible for our members and for all staff.
All around the UK, the RMT offer out safety reps to help with situations that you may come to deal with. You can go to them, talk to them in confidence, and they can deal with the scenario.
There's always risks doing a job on a railway. There's trains, working with electrics.
It's not a safe place. There are trains, believe it or not, and wait until you see one go past you at 120 miles per hour. Yeah, it's a scary thing.
To be able to work out on track, everybody needs a PTS card. I would urgently suggest that everybody gets an RMT card to help them with the health and safety side of things out on track as well.
RMT helps put in safety things. It looks out for you, making sure what you do and how you do it safe.
Through health and safety, we were able to resolve the issue with harnesses and going up signal heads, which was an important issue. Our local health and safety rep is part of the union as well. He's a union health and safety rep as well, trying to make the area better, safer for all the workers in all departments.
I know plenty of guys, good friends of mine, that had problem when they completed their apprenticeship. They didn't have jobs allocated, they weren't getting paid properly, they were missing out on back pay. There's still guys that I work with to this day who qualified over a year ago and they've not been given their back pay. So having the union there is a massive support to help these guys fight their corner and get what they're entitled to get a job securely and get the money that they're owed. But not just with that, it helps to have them further on in your career. I mean, you never know when you're going to be involved in something where you need their help, or even just phoning them up to find out what you're entitled to so that you're not taken advantage of.
In my experience, union have been absolutely invaluable. I've had a few problems during the end of my apprenticeship. I feel without the union, I don't think I'd be here now.
I joined the RMT 3 years ago. Recently, I had an issue with Network Rail where they weren't sorting out my contract. I'd been arguing my case for a year previous. The RMT then sorted out my contract within 3 months of meeting an RMT representative at a depot day. After the issue had been resolved, I got my proper terms and conditions, which I was entitled to, and back pay.
You got pay, you got safety. If you're having any problems with anyone, any sort of grading as you come out of the apprenticeship scheme, they're there for pretty much anything you've got a query with. It's well worth it. It covers you. You're not alone. Any problems, any issues, could be a mountain or a molehill. The RMT are with you no matter what. If it's important to you, it's important to the RMT.
We're there to give them advice on a number of issues. If they're not happy with the way they're being treated, pay, disciplinaries, we can give them advice.
Fairly recently, I was suspended with pay as they were dealing with the issue. After having my hearing, I came back. They discovered I wasn't at fault. But knowing that the union were there and having them deal with it swiftly, they were able to resolve the problem without any further action happening.
We're there for everything, basically, from advice to if they get into trouble, to covering them, to coming down to represent them. Like I say, I've been down to Salton, I've represented people there, and to me, it's like an insurance policy. It's always, you've got that backup.
You don't always use your insurance, but you're glad you got it there if you get in an incident.
It's better to have them and not need them than to need them and not have them.
My advice to the apprentices would be that just join up with the union now. There's no point in hesitating. It's only £5 a year. You won't even notice it come out of your pay, and you know you've got that backup then, that safety net.
It's cheap. You ain't got to worry. £5 is peanuts.
Value for money, the RMT has got to be one of the best prices. £5 a year and you're guaranteed.
£5, what's 2 pints down a pub? Probably a bit more if you're up north, a bit cheaper. It's all right, it's nothing really. Go out, get yourself lunch for a £5, or you get yourself covered for a year, stop any problems, something that cost you thousands of pounds, something that could keep your job costs you, or gets you 30 odd grand a year when you're all qualified. For a £5, works out well, be stupid not to.
What you get for that money is absolutely, it's got to be the best value in the world. You know, for £5 a year, really, to me, would be stupid not to.
I would strongly suggest you don't get near the railway without one of these, an RMT application to join forum. On completion of the forum, you will receive one of these, an RMT membership card. Once you're a member of the RMT, you'll be afforded many benefits that only being a member of the RMT can bring, such as paying conditions being negotiated on your behalf, final salary pension scheme, hopefully reduced working hours, health and safety protection, and a challenge to legislation if the RMT believe that the legislation is not good for workers. So I would strongly suggest you be safe, you be smart, join RMT today.
Join the RMT. I'd rather die on my feet, forever on my knees. Talking, no pass around. Strength of the RMT. Ready for the